Hey, my name's Tim Beese. I'm a software engineer at SAS, and I'm the lead developer for the add-in for Microsoft Office.
Can you describe to us the latest add-in for Microsoft Office features relating to visual analytics and the AI and all the newer technologies?
Sure. So Visual Analytics, or SAS add-in for Microsoft Office version 8 is coming out this June. And we've done a lot of new improvements for there, and I'll show you some of those up here in a demo if you like. This is Excel with the SAS add-in custom task pane on the right-hand side. And from here you can browse through all of your recent content, whether that's visual analytics reports, stored processes, tasks, whatever you've been working with.
Yeah.
So from here we can choose a report to open. We'll click on it, and we'll open it into the Results tab in this same panel. And from here you can interact with the report, you can change your filters, and see how they interact and change the report live.
So these are actual visual analytics reports, not necessarily you're connecting to the VA server, is that right?
Correct. I'm connecting to a visual analytics profile that you've defined, where we actually talk to visual analytics, download the report that's already been created, and we're going to render it inside of Excel.
That's great. Maybe you can show us how it connects to the actual Excel spreadsheet.
Sure. So you select an element, and then you choose to insert the element one at a time. If you want to insert the entire report at once, you can do that. I like to do them one by one so I can sort of get my own custom layout. You'll see I've inserted the pie chart and the table here side by side, and they're still live. So as I work with this report here and I select a particular pie slice, like say Los Angeles, you'll see that this is going to update in the worksheet here, and then the table gets filtered as well. So everything is still live and still connected.
Can you describe the distinction between a live connection and how it gets refreshed versus a static Excel file?
Sure. So you have your Excel file, and when you have your SAS content over here in the custom task pane, we're keeping a live connection between the document and the task pane, but also between the report and what lives on the server. So if I come up here and choose to refresh, we're going to go off to the server and download a new copy of that report with all the updated data. But we're going to keep the content in your worksheet and update it as necessary. So now I've got the data in here. If I want to make that static so that it's no longer connected, I can click on a particular element and say convert to snapshot, and now that's no longer connected. This is just Excel content. If I come back to this element, you'll see it's giving me options to insert it again, because as far as the SAS knows, it's not inserted in the document.
Can you describe the distinction between how you connect to the VA server versus connecting to regular SAS and submitting a stored process?
Sure. If you go to the Tools Connections dialog, you'll see we have a list of all your metadata profiles you've connected to here. If you've used the add-in or enterprise guide before, you can still get to the Connections dialog here to create those metadata connections and have those defined. And those feed into this list here of all the metadata connections. But new with version 7.1.4 of the add-in and later, you can connect to multiple visual analytics profiles at the same time.
That's great. Can you tell us how regular users who are learning about this, what type of resources we can learn more about the latest version that you're describing?
Sure. There's always the SAS help web pages. I can show you here on our home tab, the first time you install version 8 of the add-in, we're going to have a new button shown here. I'm turning it back on right now because I've turned it off. But it's this Get Started with SAS add-in for Microsoft Office. When you click on this Learn More link, we're going to take you to a Learn More page hosted by SAS that will show tutorials, examples, white papers, just different ways of using the add-in so that users can get started with this quickly.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thank you.